Pendragon Book 7 The Quillian Games by D.J. McHale. Beneath each portrait was a detailed history of the person's life and his or her contribution to the history of Quillian. There were artists and athletes, politicians and kings, outlaws and scientists. No aspect of Quillian's history had been overlooked, whether it was good or bad. The infamous criminals were given the same treatment as the noted scholars. Every so often we passed someone who was quietly going about the business of caring for the displays. The people all wore dark green smocks that made them look kind of like doctors or scientists. Tyle explained that these guardians maintained and cared for everything within these walls. I saw one guy touching up an ancient old oil portrait that was starting to fade. Another woman mended a gown that was frayed at the shoulder. Two guys worked on a car. They kicked over the engine and it sputtered to life. The two guys hugged each other as if they had just performed a miracle. I guess in some ways they had. We passed sculptures of every kind. Some were realistic depictions of people. Others were modern-looking pieces with fascinating shapes and textures. One marble sculpture reached as high as the ceiling. It was a massive, muscular hand holding a wispy feather. As big as it looked incredibly delicate. We saw vases and handsome flowers and jewelry and poetry and toys and I could keep going forever. We toured for an hour and only scratched the surface. It was clear why Tyle brought us here. She wanted us to see that Quillian once was. What once was. She wanted me to see what Quillian once was. So, Mr. Pop isn't a person, I finally said. We created a name, Tyle answered. It was a simple way to refer to his collection without raising suspicion as it's true to nature.